Hey guys, what's up? Alex here, life and relationship coach in New York City. And I want to give you a quick strategy, a tip for your relationships, especially the romantic relationships that you experience in your life. Those relationships that you really care about. To be stronger and to be more attractive in every sense and to be more powerful. And the strategy is this. Stop keeping everything for yourself. Stop being so afraid of saying that which you want to say, of expressing that which you feel, and of asking that which you want to ask. Because we've been taught to be too reserved, to think about things too much in our head, and to not involve the other person and really look for the truth, you know? We create so many scenarios in our head instead of being more real. I don't like games. I don't like to play around. I like transparency. I love when someone's authentic and when someone's honest. I value that a lot. I appreciate it so fucking much. And I think that we should practice that more. So it is hard because a lot of times if we have ideas in our head, or if we don't feel a high level of trust towards ourselves or towards things or towards someone else, we tend to not say the things that we are really feeling and thinking, because we don't want to repel the other person. We don't want the other person to feel what's the word? We don't want the other person to perceive us as insecure. I consider myself a very confident guy. I tend to do what I want. I tend to say that which I feel. I tend to take risks. I tend to follow my intuition. But I still not always feel lots of trust. Maybe not even towards someone, but in general towards things. And it's something that I can practice, and I'm practicing to relax more and to flow and to know that in reality everything is perfect. But I still at the same time believe that it is incredibly valuable for you to express yourself. So even if you don't want the other person to perceive you as someone insecure, think about this. You are being confident enough to say what you want, to ask the questions that are in your head. You are confident and secure enough to not give so much of a shit if the other person perceives you as someone that is not that confident. So that's something big. That's something I think very attractive. And that's something I look to practice more and more and more. And I like expressing that which I feel and think. Because if we don't do that, then we are suppressing our thoughts. We are suppressing so many feelings. And when you suppress those things, then you start to worry more. You start to create tension in the relationship, regardless of for how long you've been getting to know the other person, or if you've been dating already, or if you're married, or in any kind of relationship. The tension is created, and more insecurities and more fantasies are created when you don't express that which you are thinking and feeling, and when you don't ask the difficult and maybe uncomfortable questions. So ask them, ask the questions, don't keep them for yourself, don't try to answer them in your own head, because your own head will create different ideas and scenarios and beliefs that many times have nothing to do with reality. And if the other person cares about you as much as you care for her or for him. If the other person wants to be with you, then I think they'll understand. And if they're confident enough, and if they really want the relationship with you, then they'll like you being honest. They'll like you being open. They'll like you asking questions that most people are afraid to ask. Most people keep those questions in their head for months or years. My recommendation is for you to ask the questions when you are feeling them, okay? For you to trust your intuition, trust your inner gut, trust your feelings, okay? So things can be clearer, so you can really stop playing games with your head and with the other person, and you can be really authentic on ever since. All right, so that's my tip for you, my strategy. I hope it helps. I hope you practice it, and I love you. I appreciate you. Rock it, and I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.